I write queer love poems about the apocalypse. So, one other thing, if it gets weird and you're like, ooh, feel free to laugh. Yeah, for sure. Death comes for the good old boys. Death comes for the good old boys in a gown of royal blue. She lines them up with relentless discretion. She lines them up by their pretty smiles. She says to her women, unhinge your evolved jaws, bite the hand, then bite the heart. The year of the new cannibal Amazon started with Cindy from accounting, who, once fed up with her bosses over pinching, went and started nibbling on the knuckles. 10 years later, Sox Stadium is the new Coliseum. The women place bets and eat fried men thighs. The fighters fight because men are good for only two things in this world: fighting and breeding. Here, everyone's a little gay by necessity. Azalea Banks rules all, and the men cages reek of what men do to one another. Not even the last computer can recite the sound of a single male noun. In this apocalypse, we raise our boys until we can break them, then bury them, and bone feed our front yards. Yeah. Mr. Doomsday, I'm going quick on this, so keep up. Mr. Doomsday, your blue jeans have a rip at the crotch, and tonight I'm gonna get that t-shirt wet. You make me your handsomest pig as I puff through your pit patch, your workday armor. If you are wearing red underwear, you're gonna wanna fuck me while looking at my sister. You say with a straight edge chagrin, you can ask only one question: put on that wig. I save pleasantries and want only untouchable baggage. I kiss the needle's party gift. I lick the razor's defeat. I take you into me to plant a cherry bomb. Tonight's sex soundtrack is another pretty dead thing. When the loop begins, it's time to pay up. Shower, go on, get out. Returning, you smell like me, and I give you one on the house, 'cause I know how lonely boys smell. You pull out of me with the breaking news, and Tom Brokaw looks amazing. This time we unmute the TV. We stop jackhammering. The last great flood starts with an unstickable American faucet. A whole Floridian town with its hands on its hip and bubblegum smacking with a "this is it." With you limp beside me, I imagine first the tub, then Tampa. Then the whole South is underwater. This John will rule with an iron cock ring and superhero calves. We will start with the bars and stripes. We will burn the flag and name the dead. Your family stops using the N-word. Your parents' bumper sticker rainbow flag the whole state of VA. This wet earth has no room for your bullshit. The bullies' mouths have been busted. The bullies are dead. My sex education started like this: touch, kiss, AIDS. Brandon Blankenship, you are wrong, and I don't fucking forgive you. My John and I fuck every day. We're the last left in Chicago. We pretend the market's still open and standing and will close at 10. No other world but this one now. When my John is gone too long, I think he's found a third breathing thing in our fish tank home. I wonder if he pays them after, if he says my name like in an abandoned amusement park. If rather than questioning, he simply says, "I'm sorry for bombing the islands that you loved." Tonight we fuck the trailer park out of each other. In the last Heather Field, I keep saying with pop sugar, I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral, can't understand what I mean, we soon will. I've been in to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have an history of losing off my shirt, and I say and I sing lines I've never loved the first go around, but everything's sore. I've made myself a siren too often. If somebody heard me and loved me, they would have told me by now. Love, I'm squalling about your nose tomorrow when I reach the border of Texarkana. It's been 888 nights since I finally left the house we could never afford. Your dead body is 7 cities, and that house, all Mr. Blue Sky, burned down. Let's say, why save something that never felt your footsteps? I'm living in a constant museum, this world of why I misuse my beard, a half halo of lavender, an everyday red-faced soundscape of what's left and what else is left. If something like you still walked upright, he'd find me on this last single patch of parakeet green and shaking me. He would stop the sleep singing, the coo of I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. Thank you.
Yeah.